5 lights ahead of the drivers at the British Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Gilles Villeneuve was born on January 18, 1950, in Chambly, Quebec. Villeneuve started his racing career at the age of 22 in 1972, racing snowmobiles. In 1973, Gilles switched to car racing and won the 1973 Quebec Crown in the Formula Ford class.
After only a single season in Formula Ford, Villeneuve switched to the more advanced Formula Atlantic series and immediately established himself as a competitor in the series as well. The 1976 season brought even more victory, winning 9 out of the 10 of his races.
In 1977, Gilles' career found new heights as he was signed by one of the dominant forces in Formula One racing, McLaren. McLaren signed Villeneuve as a third reserve driver, but by the end of the season he had found a new team with Ferrari. Despite their short time together, McLaren still speaks highly of him, saying Villeneuve was undoubtedly a great driver who knew no other way to drive than flat out all the time.
Villeneuve's time with Ferrari was much better documented as he drove in 67 races for this team over the course of 6 years from 1977 to 1982. He drove the last 2 races of the 1977 season, filling in for another Ferrari champion, Niki Lauda. In 1978, Villeneuve won his first race at home in Montreal, Quebec, and from there his F1 career took off. In 1979, driving a Ferrari 312 T4, he won 3 races, took second place 4 times, and finished second overall in the Drivers' Championship.
But this winning streak didn't last forever, shown clearly in 1980 and 1981 seasons. Between these 2 seasons, Villeneuve saw only 2 wins. However, his win in Monaco is remembered by Ferrari magazine as an unforgettable race, as it marked the first ever win at Monte Carlo with a turbo engine. Wins like these, even after a year and a half without any, demonstrate why Villeneuve is a true champion in the sport of Formula One racing.
Throughout his career, Villeneuve was not only seen as a champion and a great talent, but also as a charismatic and kind individual who often spoke with fans and press after his races.
However, tragedy struck on May 8, 1982 at the Belgium Grand Prix. While racing in his full speed ahead style that he is now known for, Villeneuve was traveling at over 250 kilometers per hour when he collided with another car and was thrown against a fence, killed immediately.
Chronométré, et Gilles Villeneuve, c'est bien entendu la Ferrari rouge numéro 27, et il rattrape ici Jochen Mass. Il a heurté l'arrière et on voit voilà la Ferrari qui vient de se disloquer après avoir devient un véritable obus. La voiture, et on aperçoit sur le haut de la voiture, c'est le corps de Gilles Villeneuve qui est éjecté et en même temps son casque va être arraché. Alors bien entendu, étant donné les vitesses qui sont atteintes maintenant par les véhicules, il est bien évident qu'aucun accident maintenant ne peut se passer sans dommages. Et les pilotes réclament à ce que les circuits pourraient supporter. Alors les sauveteurs qui sont arrivés ont d'abord fait des massages cardiaques à Gilles Villeneuve.
Voilà le massage cardiaque justement.
On va lui faire du bouche à bouche.
With the invention of the halo and hands, which protect the driver's head and keep them in the car in case of an accident like Villeneuve's.
One of the latest additions we've had, I think we've raced with these now for 3, maybe 4 years, is what we call the halo. We do what we call open wheel racing, and for many, many years the driver's head was extremely vulnerable inside the cockpit. And the halo was then developed to protect the driver from any flying debris. When it came into the sport, it didn't have many fans, but we've already seen just recently how it has actually saved drivers' lives.
He was actually, Martin, upside down as you can see, and the roll hoop and the halo very much doing its job before the car digs in, and you do not ever want to see accidents like that.
Throughout his life, Villeneuve proved himself to be a true legend in racing. Formula One refers to him as a Canadian hero, a racing icon, and one of F1's most beloved drivers. He established Canada as a force to be reckoned with in racing as a fierce competitor, while also bringing sportsmanship and good nature on and off the track.
Despite his short career, Villeneuve had established himself as a household name in the world of Formula One, and his legacy lives on. The Montreal circuit, now the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, honors his first Formula One win. His accident paved the way for safety protocols to protect future drivers, and the world of racing owes a thank you to Gilles Villeneuve.